All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've had the opportunity to go through some of the newest stages that have come to Virtual Crisis prototype trials. And boy, oh boy, I'm excited. We've got a Southeast Asia account. This has been doing pretty well, as you can see, 48 stress level on some of the prior stages. Let's just go ahead and get through the next couple of crisis trials to unlock all of those new stress levels that we're going to be seeing and see what they're all about, giving this account a bit of a stab. So we're going to be able to choose up to 6 total. This is going to focus on Glacio Chafe and Resonators receiving it, enemy defense being increased, and then mid-air damage as well. I do believe this is going to focus on maybe characters like a Jinxie, a Brant, a Chang Li, those sort of characters that are, you know, usually in the air. So with that, I do believe I was correct. We've got a Brant ready to go over here, and this is actually the team that they're going to throw at us. Very, very interesting one. 3 limited characters. Should be a lot of fun, along with the close air support bonus as well. So let's just get right on into it. We all know that these enemies are going to be Glacio, so do keep that in mind. Excuse the high ping as well. I might play like shit.
Climax of the show!
Who's the caged bird now?
Listen carefully. Keep the cheers coming. Brad salutes you.
Together we vanquish. Crosscut.
Epic shot.
Sever.
Okay. So I do believe with Brant on the team, do recall this is the trial team. We're not really having any big issues here. And of course, make sure to use your Rosia as well. I've been pretending she doesn't exist. Been having a bit of an impact on my clears. Why are my frames lower than my ping? Honestly, I feel like this is like an area I haven't loaded yet. And so there are still like shaders. This looks like this is the Lampy Lumen Myriad in version 1.0. And oh wow, this stage is kind of taking a while here. I feel like this is the Lampy Lumen Myriad from 1.0. And so it is taking a minute. I'm also getting frame drops in this event with the 3090. That could honestly just be it too. That could just be it too. People with very good CPUs are getting frame drops. And I've recently uploaded my computer or updated my computer, and I guess I'm getting them as well. And that'll be that one. With Brant on the team, there's pretty much no risk of like dying in this game mode. And you'll pretty easily reach the stress levels required to get the full clear. Now let's just move on to this. More aggressive enemies, interruption resistance, max HP increased, all nearby enemies are empowered. Man, this one kind of looks like shit. I'm not gonna lie. This looks kind of terrible. But let's just go ahead and get right on into it. We've got a very, very interesting team over here of Cantarella, Rosia, and Camellia. Let's give that one a stab. We also got Saturation Attack that's gonna buff our basics. So Cantarella and Camellia will both do a lot of basic attacks, but yeah. I guess Rosia is just gonna be oh. Huh?
By seas and
wait, this is just the trial stage. Wait, what?
that tickles. Crush forth in fury.
Pause? Wait, why are they doing so much damage? This is just the trial stage. Wait, this one is meant to be easy.
Sprout of budding seeds, feed my blossoms.
Wait, this one is meant to be the easy one.
It's getting fun. Grafting, suffer.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. The trial team may not be enough for... The trial team may not be enough for this, boys. Holy moly.
The turn of events.
Sink into the endless deep. Surge of deep.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this stage is a little crazy. because all the enemies have interruption resistance. There's like 7 of them. You could say just dodge forehead, but when there's 7 enemies attacking you at once and you don't sometimes see the ones that are attacking because they're hidden behind other models, and you usually hit them to stagger them, well, that's a little rough. Enemy max HP is increased on the next level. Winding Axe is Mire. Counterattacks, dodge counters, and intro skills deal additional damage. Enemies knock back. They gain a shield. And Resonator's max stamina is reduced. This already just seems not fun. But we do have a fun team ready for us. Impenetrable Fortress. They take 35% less damage and gain increased resistance to interruption while having a shield. Casting intro skill gives you a shield. So. Let's take a look at it with the trial team.
Stay sharp.
I'm not gonna lie. On this second day, I feel like they have ramped up the difficulty even absurdly high in the fucking trial stages. Oh, this Verena has the fucking... Oh, God.
Bite the 7. Tell truth from facade.
Silence!
Let's do your wide open.
This is kind of like... These guys are kind of beefy. Oh, this Gian is... Oh, this bro does no damage.
Time to fight back.
Bro's in the no damage club over here. Oh, actually, these dodge counters and stuff end up doing way more. A lot more than his liberation, actually.
Listen up. The fruit of evolution. Life is in everything.
Fury boils. Burn. Let's ready for battle. This another way. Retreat to it.
What are we even getting knocked back from over there?
Unstop.
That was an interesting one. A lot of those effects seemed very, very, very annoying. I do wonder what it's going to be like on the disaster trial now. Oh boy. All right, now we got Mount Firmament ready. Resonator max HP is reduced to 80. While at Symphony rank S or above, Resonator HP will not drop below 1%, so we literally become unkillable. When enemies take no damage for 5 seconds, they gain 3 stacks of the following effect. The next instance of damage they take is reduced by 100%. That's toxic. When Resonators take no damage for 5 seconds... Okay, so it's like both sides get it. Okay, all right. Resonator switch cooldown is increased to 5 seconds. Quick swappers are in shambles. Symphony rank efficiency is reduced by 50%. Quick swappers are in fucking shambles. Holy shit. Hey, it's dead. Hey, just, you cannot play it. And we got a Jancy team? We have a Jancy Shorekeeper team? Oh, God. Enemy Resonators take 50% less damage. Okay, with 2 healers. Okay, apparently this is like, this has to be a nuts game mode then. All right, let's see how it is then.
Take a breath, and right here, sleep in the whispers of sirens.
Perish. Loading. Iron graft.
All right, now we're just gonna go over to Jancy,
Together we fight. Oh,
and we're just getting cucked.
Heed my calling. Take form. Sacred light.
What are we looking like over here? 53k at max stacks? Hey, that's what I'm talking about, dog.
Oh, this will be fun.
Strike as one. Take form. Evil be
Here we go. Boom.
I'll keep you company.
Oh, that was it. Okay, that was easy. Yeah, that was just a single enemy. I mean, it's a good team for that. I didn't even notice half of these effects. The enemy just took no damage from the Jinsei skills. But, yeah, that probably would have been a lot more annoying in AoE. But I would say just from doing those first couple of trials, nothing too bad. But that's not where the real fun is. We gotta get to those disaster trials. And as we all know, to get the full rewards from all of these disaster trials, you will need an average of 24 stress levels in all of the different disaster trials. And since we already got 24 here and 24 here, well, we're gonna need 24 here and 24 here. So let's see what we have available for us. Unfortunately, we are gonna have to do a run of some of these without everything active. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna have to do like 2 runs of each one to fully unlock everything that we have going on over here. It's only gonna be 18 with some of the more severe difficulties unlocked later. So with that, let's get right on into it and see what we have ready to go. We will only be using the trial characters for this because we want to have a pretty, you know, fair take on the difficulty. I already don't really like this team. I kind of don't like that team. All right, Operation Treatment, nope. Close air support, nope. Liberation, nope. Let's do the basic attack one. The one that buffs your basic attack. Saturation attack. Because we do have a lot of team members on the team that do their basics.
This.
Okay. I guess we'll just start off on Rosia to like get the buffing going.
Improv performance. Unexpected plot twist.
The nerve.
Oh god.
Curses of the waves.
Yo, can I like
Riptides claim you.
what is going on?
Into the
I feel like
elements deep.
I'm not used to like I don't even know what these guys are attacking with at this point.
That tickles.
Bloom from ashen shell. It's getting fun. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Keep dancing.
I guess this is the thing. I don't even know what the attack animation of a Tic Tac even... Why am I almost dead?
Stemming.
Why is my Cantarella now dead too?
Can't lose the rhythm.
Call from surrender to it. To sunken depths. Oh, this will be fun.
Reborn from ancient roots.
Holy moly. Okay, they probably heard that this was a little bit too easy. They just got the hologram version of the Memphis here for fun.
Dancing. Vitality. Sower. Struggle.
They just got the
harder.
hologram version of the Memphis here for fun.
Entertain me. How pathetic.
Take a breath. And
Wow,
let it
okay. I'm gonna be real here. This is a little bit
By
nuts.
seas venom. Surge of deep tides. Crush forth in fury.
Yeah, we're literally going on Cantarella here to do some healing.
Oh, this will be
Arrow stunt. Tornado maker. Mamma mia. Unexpected plot twist.
I don't even know where I am.
For some crowd.
I don't even know what's knocking Rosia out of the air there.
Turn of events.
I'll keep you company. Try not to blink.
Oh, these ads all being in like the corner of the arena. This is devastating.
Claim you.
Oh, we just canceled Cantarella shit. That one is a little rough. I'm gonna be real with you there. That one does seem a little bit rough. You can probably do some like cleanup with Rosia over there to like pick up all of the archers. Do a little bit of that. We just try to like brute force it there. But at 18 stress, boy oh boy, that was a little bit crazy. So let's go ahead and try it out with everything and see what we got. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did not like that one. Oh, 30. Let's turn off the last 4 and just keep it at 24 because this is what you need for the full rewards. So right now we're gonna have enemies gain a stack. You don't want to dash too much. The Thundering Memphis is empowered. Max HP is increased by 100%. That one's a little bit nasty. Resonator max HP is reduced to 10%. Oh, yeah, that one's a little rough. Let's just see how it goes. Yeah, that one sounds a little bit rough. Ooh, yeah, I'm not sure if I like that. We're just started off riff, ready to die.
Engulfed by seas venom. Why not?
Okay, we literally can't die now because we have like all of the points.
Arrow stunt.
We have that cooldown.
Mamma mia. Avanti. Figurati. Reborn from ancient roots. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers.
Yeah, we can't die when we're at S rank.
Vitality, sower.
Oh dear, we just took that hit there.
Surge of deep crush forth in fury.
But we're just stuck at SS rank over here, so it doesn't seem like that big of a deal.
Oh, this will be.
Arrow stun.
Yeah, honestly, this one doesn't seem like that bad of a... Okay, never mind.
I'll keep you company. Hey.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Mamma mia, avanti, figurati. The world.
Oh, this is going crazy, man. Holy shit. Sorry if I'm staying silent. I'm currently focusing up because I low-key don't know what's going on anymore.
Going. Let's have fun.
And we got it. I guess we got it. That was fucking crazy. Just first tried it with the trial team. We got 2 minutes. Hey, there we go. I thought we did some pretty good dodging there, maintaining that SS, but that's how crazy it gets. Kind of locked the fuck in for that one. First tried it too with the trial team. Pretty decent stuff. All right, so that's what that one is going to be looking like. Now let's get into Alvarado. This one's going to be a little bit easier. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to choose that one. Just grab a bunch of the random buffs and then kind of like go from there. Yeah, we're not going to select these ones because I personally don't like these. Yeah, those are just like a little bit HP inflaty for me. But we will be upgrading and taking it up to 24 once... actually, we could choose these ones. We'll be taking it up to 24 when we have the opportunity to. Now for this team, we're going to have... Ooh. Brant, Verena, and Chang Li. I am interested in seeing what these characters are...
Then conquer by ingenuity.
Well, we have experience using Chang Li's with 150% critical damage, so I think we'll be fine. What's Captain Brant looking like?
To which stage will life guide us next?
Is he really at 203 ER and his set?
Well, whatever it is, I'll play my role to the fullest.
Oh, this Brant is dog shit. Oh boy. Oh, he's not good. Oh, he's not good. Okay, I guess we'll do mid-air attack. Oh my god. That's fucking cooked. That's so cooked, it's unbelievable. This Brand is awful. Oh, he's so bad.
In the limelight!
Be reduced to cinders.
Why am I getting consumed like this?
More passion!
Together we vanquish. My blade yearns.
Perfect finale.
All right, we definitely don't have that swap one active right now, so we're like fine. And this one doesn't seem too crazy to me.
Together we vanquish.
Climax of the
These
show!
things do seem to be a little bit tanky, though.
Together we vanquish. Together we vanquish.
Epic shot. Listen carefully.
Now look.
Let the
Yeah, I
flames
guess-
rise!
I guess the Brant is taking really long and dealing almost no damage because holy fucking moly, this guy has to have... This might be the worst trial character they've ever given out.
My blade burns.
Like, bro can't even use the Sonata set that he spawns with.
Together we
Listen carefully.
He can't even use the Sonata set that he spawns with.
Leave it to me. Ever. Life is in everything. The fruit of evolution.
At the helm. More passion.
Mine's high.
And then Chang-Li's got the regular Inferno Rider too. Trial SK's on Augment.
More passion.
Blade yearns.
This one doesn't seem to be too crazy though, but we're gonna have to see it at the maximum number of stacks, right?
To cinders.
Brad salutes.
There's a third wave? I don't even think I'm playing this that bad. I don't even think I'm playing this that bad. Why is it taking so long?
Listen
Together
Holy
we
shit. There's no damage to be found.
crosscut. Sever.
The fruit of evolution.
at the helm.
Together we vanquish.
Ouchie! Let the flames rise!
This is not even at the highest difficulty level.
Listen carefully.
Silly mistake.
Epic shot.
The good news is we're taking literally no damage, right? We're taking pretty much no damage. Hopefully that doesn't change too much because, oh my gosh, this one is a little bit of a nightmare.
Together we vanquish. Beckon the
It's a little bit of a
divine
nightmare.
flames. Sever.
Listen carefully. Pew, pew. Climax of the show!
Imagine skipping Brant, using the trial one, and thinking this is his full potential.
Ow!
Yeah, you'd be like, why does this character do no damage? His anchor is doing 24k, guys. His anchor is doing 24k.
Energy.
Let's just say
Woe for me.
it does a lot more than that.
Together we vanquish.
And this Chang-Li is also at 150% crit rate.
Keep the
Mine's
tears coming.
eye. Together we vanquish. Who's the caged bird now?
Let the flames rise!
Holy moly.
Crosscut. Sever.
Leave it to me.
More passion.
Together we vanquish.
Pew, pew. No worries. Listen carefully.
Together we vanquish. Sever. Be reduced to cinders.
At the helm.
Isn't it 3? Yeah, it's a 20k anchor, guys. Yeah, this anchor usually does like around 200k, something like that. On most full builds. Yeah, 24.3.
Together we
Holy shit, that was
vanquish.
yeah, that's yeah, that was stress level 17. That wasn't really even that much. But holy moly, that Brant team is in fact disabled. All right. Well, now we got to give it a try with the full buffs. And boy oh boy, I'm a little bit scared. I am a little bit scared for what we're going to see here. I do believe this is like the traditional 24 with these sort of like lashed onto the end. We've got enemies gain 1 stack of the following effect. Don't dash that much. The gargoyle is empowered. All nearby enemies are empowered. The effect is stackable, so you want to like deal with the groups of enemies really fast. Active resonators receive 1 stack of glacial chafe. Enemy defense is increased. While in midair, they deal more damage. They're more aggressive. They're immune to interruption. A lot of different debuffs. So let's get into it. Let's use this godforsaken trial team and try it out. We're going to be capping it at 24 because we're using trial units. There's no reason to be doing 30 with the trial units. If I had actual characters, I'd try out 30. But if I'm going to be using the trial units, I'm not going to do 30. Because I've already seen what the damage is.
Guests of the unkind. Crosscut.
Let the flames rise!
Sever. Like who's the caged bird now? Sever.
Life is in everything.
Feathers.
Listen carefully.
Triumph through sacrifice. Together we vanish.
Different at the helm. In the
Oh, boy.
limelight.
Flames.
Parry. Listen carefully.
Be
Gigantic
reduced
anchors.
to
Gigantic
cinders.
inflaments.
Sever. Together we vanish.
Brad salutes you. Ah, pew, pew.
Holy moly.
The fruit of evolution.
Together we vanish.
Epic shot.
Watch out!
Together we vanish. Beckon the divine flames.
Climax of the show! Listen carefully.
Feather. Incinerate. Take form. Together we vanish.
Luminous energy.
Holy moly.
At the helm.
My blade, your sever.
Why is it like I'm fighting a 2-on-1, like a 2-on-2 battle? Like Changli was like dealing with like this small chest and then Brant was dealing with the big one.
Be reduced to cinders.
Epic shot.
Together we vanish.
Listen carefully. Oh, ouch.
This one is crazy because it's like you have to deal with like 2 bosses.
Ha! Ha! Mommy! Bask in the sunlight.
This is gonna be quite. This is gonna be quite a fucking battle.
Brad salutes
Oh
you.
dearie me.
Pew, pew.
Together we vanish.
That was pretty cool.
Flames rise. Listen carefully.
Cross. Sever. Together we vanish. Sever. Beckon the divine flames.
More passion. In the limelight.
This is. We're literally just having a duel in the air, bro.
Together we vanish.
Epic shot. Beyond my beloved horizon.
I don't even know where we're fighting anymore, man.
Here's a little mishap.
We're not really taking damage though, so I will say at least from what it looks like to get the full rewards, you'll clearly have like a different experience, like with, you know, different modules. There's really not that much challenge at all. It's kind of just, it does feel like a bit of like just a button masher. I'm gonna be real, it is kind of neat, but I'm at the point where there's pretty much no pressure to do anything. Like, cause I've already seen it, they don't do any damage to me. I can just get hit. It doesn't really matter. I guess this is sort of like the thing that I'm already beginning to see is like I got hit by that big move and it literally did nothing, right? This is why people can say is like the downside of content with no time limit. Like, there's no real pressure at all to do anything here. Like, and again, this is with the trial characters at basically the max difficulty. We can add some more, right? But yeah, I'm kind of just relaxing right now. It's just, I'm just over here just spamming random shit because I know nothing really matters. All I need to do is make the HP bar go down. I'm taking 0 damage even with all the buffs. The pressure should be survival. Then that means I do think that something is potentially a little bit undertuned here. Because boy, oh boy, I'm kind of just not really caring at all. And yeah, that one was that. I mean, yeah, we've kind of shown in all of our different playthroughs of this mode that the trial characters will just carry you through at 24 stress, and you will get, ladies and gentlemen, you will get all of the possible rewards simply from using the trial characters. That's really just it. All the trial characters, I've used them in every single disaster trial. We just got 24 when I'm on a Southeast Asia server. We've all seen how terrible the builds are, and it's kind of just enough. I know I did this across 2 accounts, but the trial characters are the same. So I would say the difficulty on this one might be a little bit undertuned. I would say that this Penitence End with the Dragon of Dirge, that one was like 30 times harder than whatever I experienced over there. And if I'm at 24 stress, I do think that there should be at least like, you know, like a reasonable sense of danger. Even if I'm using Brant, it shouldn't just feel like I'm just mashing buttons to clear. But hey, maybe Brant's just broken even when he's unbuilt. That's that. Can you check if the title changed? I could, yeah. We're at 96 Virtual Trailblazer, yeah. Maybe it goes up to 120? Because you can do 30 on each side. Maybe it goes up to 120. But yeah, it's showing 96 over here. So that'll give you like the total number of, I guess, stress levels that you have. I'm not sure if there's space for it to go above 120. It's already looking a little bit tight over here. It doesn't look like there's enough space for 3 digits, but maybe there actually is. But you all can go ahead and test that out for yourselves. This will keep track of how much stress level you've gotten, give you like that little bit of sense of extra accomplishment. But again, we're able to get this with only using trial characters. So do keep that in mind. If you are playing, you know, with enough sweatiness, even a completely free-to-play person should be able to get all of these. But yeah, that's gonna be my playthrough of, again, the latest virtual Crisis prototype trials. I gotta say, the difficulty in the Desert Rock Highlands one, I think it is pretty real. It is pretty substantial. But the difficulty in Alvarado Vault, if you're using the trial team with Brant, you're kind of just mashing buttons. And I'm gonna be real here. Looking at the rest of the buffs, enemy attack is increased, enemy max HP is increased, Symphony rank efficiency is reduced. I don't think this 30% attack increase is enough to make those mobs deal meaningful attack damage. I really don't think so. And I think it would just be more of the same because you would just increase the max HP by 50%. I do think that even at 30 stress, this one would be a joke as well if you're using Brant. But yeah, I think that's my full take on it. Final thoughts on the event. I would say after experiencing everything, getting to see all the different buffs, I really like what Kuro Games is doing for a couple of stages, but I do think that some of the other ones, you know, could be revisited a little bit, potentially. I do think that Penitence End with its damage over time is way too strong. I do think that it needs to be nerfed a little bit to make some of the melee characters not feel like shit to play. I do think that this whole Alvarado Vault one, it's just, I mean, maybe it's just the trial characters sucking ass, but it does take a long time to do just because everything just seems to be super tanky in this one. Maybe they need to, like, I don't know, make some of the attack buffs stronger, because if you're using that trial brand, I'm going to be real here, I was just button mashing towards the end. I stopped caring about anything because I was just like, I just got hit by like 4 attacks and I'm still 100% HP on everybody. And so when you don't have a time limit and survival is the only thing, and you have, I guess, stages where you're never at risk of dying, the game mode can feel extremely trivialized, if that makes sense, where there's no time limit. All you need to do is survive, and then you have characters that are able to completely sustain you very easily. It can feel too easy. Depending on who you have on your roster, there's no need to like critically think about anything you're doing. There's no need to dodge. You just need to like attack, and then just kind of turn your brain off if you're using certain characters. So I do think that having something else to motivate you beyond just survival to get full points could in some ways feel needed, because if you just, again, have Brant or Cantarella, you're just gonna like sit there, spam their attacks, and then you never need to do anything else. But that's just my take on it. You saw firsthand what that gameplay looked like at 24 stress level. Let me know what you all think. I do think that there is a need beyond just survival to really make this game mode pop, because some of the stages are actually too easy depending on who you use. So let me know what you all think. Peace.